Hi there. Today I'm going to make myself a little bag that I can carry a Blythe doll in. I know I have some clear, flexible plastic somewhere that I can make a window with. I'll make it as big as possible at the front with a zip fastening around the top. I want to use this awesome starry fabric that the lovely Marna from Dolls Rescued sent me. I've looked out a zip to use, some lining fabric, and made a plan to work out the assembly order. I started with the front pieces, marking out the window on the lining. I adjusted the size a little. The zip will have fabric sewn to either side. I'll add fabric to that to complete the loop that makes up the sides of the bag. I love this fabric so much. It's so colourful and it actually has glitter on the surface too. Here are all the pieces cut out, facing and lining fabrics. I looked out that plastic too. It's not quite as clear as I remembered, but I'm already this far, so let's just go for it. I start with a long straight stitch around the window shape. I will unpick this once it's turned and pressed. I cut out the middle, snip the curves to help turn them out, then press. I zigzag stitch round the outer edge to keep the layers together while I add the plastic window. Now I'll unpick the inner seam, insert the plastic, and sew it into place. For the zip, I'll sew the facing and lining fabrics so they fold back neatly. I repeat for the other side of the zip. I can press it and top stitch. I've turned and sewn a couple of strips that I'll use as loops later. I've also pressed in the sides of a lining piece to make it into a pocket. I'll top stitch it onto the inner back lining like this. To stiffen the back of the bag, I'm using a double-sided interfacing to attach stiff interfacing. That's worked nicely. It'll help my bag keep its shape. I've trimmed back the zip and will sew on the lining and facing strip to one end first. I'm also going to insert the loop I made so I can attach a strap later. I'm going to attach and sew on the facing fabric only to the front window piece. I'll work out how much of this side strip to trim off once I get there. I am winging it for now. Here's the front with the sides attached all round. I attached the other loop as I closed that side. Now I'm going to tuck in and hand stitch the lining. I still need to close this side, but I'm going to sew on the back next. I'll make sure the zip is open so I can turn it inside out later. It's looking good so far. I just need to sew in the back lining and finish the sides. I've decided to add stiff interfacing to the bottom of the bag. I slipped it between the facing and lining fabrics. Now I'm hand finishing the lining round the sides. Looking good. Now it'll be really hard to turn it inside out again. Phew, now it's all straightened out, it's done. I made sure the loops are above the middle of the bag so it shouldn't want to flip over. I added a strap. I attached a little fabric to the end of the zip and sewed in my label. I've popped a comb in the pocket, always handy when you're out and about. Now I just need to add a doll. Here's my Simply Delight in a rainbow dress made by J Dolls UK. She fits perfectly. There's plenty room for a doll with thicker hair or an updo too. It's a shame the window isn't clearer, but maybe I'll try another version sometime. Perhaps I'll try using one of the little face shields. Well, let's take her outside. Now the real reason I made this is so I can take a doll with me to my first ever doll convention. Yes, I will be attending BlytheCon UK. It's on October 1st in London. I'm so excited to be going. Please let me know in the comments if you're going there or to another UK convention this year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!